sitting on the couch, you're watching TV, and your life is passing you by.
You're sitting at home on IG watching people take trips to Dubai. You're out here seeing people get into relationships, they're getting married. You done started your business months ago, heck, mother freaking years ago, and somebody that just started their business already booming. You out here trying to have a kid and you seeing other people just pop out babies left and right, but for you it's a difficult process. You out here trying to grow, you're trying your best, and you don't see no type of results. If this sounds like you, this video is for you. Even as a believer, it could be difficult because it's like, dang God, when is it going to be my turn? When am I going to get my quantum leap? When am I going to finally get my big break? If you're interested in knowing how to trust God in your waiting season, please make sure you watch the entire video, okay? Because I do have a special surprise somewhere in the video, but you gotta watch. I'm gonna show you guys 3 ways on how you can be able to trust God in your waiting season. Let's get straight into it. All right, you guys, let's hop straight into it, okay? So, how to trust God in your waiting season. This is something that can be difficult even for believers. It can be difficult for everybody because sometimes for some people it's just hard for us to believe. It could be our environment. It could be because we don't see the unseen. I have received multiple quantum leaps in my house and my time being alive. I'm not saying I'm like where I want to be yet, but I have received multiple quantum leaps. Like last year, I grew my platform to 30,000 followers, and that's something I've been wanting for a good minute. Another example, I got my car, and then this year I'm waiting for something big, but that's exactly why I'm making this video, because I'm currently in the waiting season, and I feel you. Like I feel you. But the first thing when it comes to waiting for your quantum leap, when it comes to waiting for God, is to visualize and reframe your mind. This all helped when I started doing my morning routine. And I do this every single Saturday, but since it's the summer, I really want to like make it an effort to do this every single day, because a lot of the times it's good to have some delusion. When I'm talking about delulu, like I'm talking about the right delulu, okay? Now, if you having delulu on this man cheated on you, you trying to make him get right, but he's just going down, and then in your head you're just focusing on how he used to be and stuff like that. That's not the right delulu. Okay, I'm talking about delusion within, like you can see yourself in the future, you imagining you doing this. Like a lot of times I feel like as we get older, we stop thinking about our imagination. Like we stop thinking about the things that we used to dream of, because we're living in such a reality. Nobody wants to focus on a dream. But I'm talking about visualization and meditating. Meditating allows me to be able to connect with God in a deeper level. So what I do is every Saturday, I start off by going for my walk. It's like a prayer walk, and I go ahead and start thanking God. And I stop in my specific area where I usually go to, and I turn on this 10-minute more manifestation meditation. A lot of times this is going to be difficult for you because we live in a world where it's like we have to consistently move, and it's so hard for us to be still. But when you be still for that little bit amount of time, you're able to feel, you're able to understand, you're able to see yourself. And I've been reading this book called Atomic Habits. It kind of talks about it too. Like it talks about not just thinking about the person that you are right now, thinking about the person that you have to become. God wants to give you all of these blessings. God wants to make a move within your life. However, you're not there. You're not the person that he wants you to be yet. You have to be that person that is ready for the blessing. You can't just say you want to be a rich person and stuff like that, but you're somebody that's not disciplined right now in your finances. Because his timing is the perfect timing. And when I'm talking about visualizing, you have to embody the person that you want to become. Let's use this as an example. Actors, right? With actors, some of the best actors in the game are the ones that embody the character. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here. You have to embody the person. Meaning they put themselves away so they can be able to study what does that person do. You have to low-key go through like an identity shift, because you're going to change your mind frame. You're renewing your mind. In the Bible, it says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Visualizing allows you to embody that person. So like I was saying before, when it comes to acting, right? Imagine yourself, you're in a movie. Some of the best actors are the ones who get the script and they really lock into that character. The ones that you can tell when somebody's a bad actor, they just replaying lines in their head. They're not feeling that emotion. But the ones that are the best actors are the ones who get the script and they go inside their room. I know I see some actors that will take like 6 months in solitude, just like imagining, what does this person do? How does this person act? How does this person react? How does this person day-to-day life look? When they really lock in and, you know, embody the characteristics of the person. That's why when the actors act, they act so good, because they take that time to work in the inside. You want to do the same thing with yourself. You want to be able to imagine the future you and see what this person do. The way I used to see myself, I used to see different people that are passionate, like David E. Moniche or E.T. and stuff like that. I like people who are passionate about what they do and just not doing just to work a job. Like the people that be at McDonald's and, you know, have a smile on their face and they're just so happy to serve you. You know God is working with them, because McDonald's is deeper than working at McDonald's. They have a whole purpose on serving, and I feel like that's part of our purpose too. And I want to be that person too. Like, I don't want to hate, you know, what I do or make it feel like it's like a job. It starts off with me, you know, taking my deep breaths, and then I'm in my quiet space with just me and God. I imagine me and God, like inside of a forest. I'm like separated from everybody else, and then for that little 1 to 2 minutes or whatever, and then I'm thinking about, not only I'm thinking about the future me, probably like speaking or, you know, having my dream life, but I'm thinking about what am I doing today. Okay, I'm thinking about, okay, she's cooking, she's also helping her family, she's also making sure she get right to the gym, she's also making sure that her skin is healthy, so I could be able to make goals that are attainable. Because I don't care what nobody say, like the Lulu tells me that I'm going to get me a rich, you know, godly man, okay? And I just see it for myself, and I'm super excited. Moment of transparency. Just like how God allows you to envision all these future things, you with your rich man, you have a beautiful family, your business is thriving and stuff like that, the devil hears your prayers too. And something that the devil does that tries to distract, especially Christian godly women, something that he uses is love. Okay, it is love. You will be a Christian woman, you've been celibate for, you know, a good amount of time, for probably months, maybe even years, and somebody just come into your life and he's like this godly man that you like. He got some money, he's not mean to you and stuff like that, and you're just like, oh my God, this is my man. Y'all, I feel like I'm at this point with my celibacy journey where I'm hot and ready, trying my best out in these streets. I seen 2 fine men. One of them was my trainer. I just started going back to this new gym, and I'm just like, he's a fine man, and I know he got money because he's taking my money every month from the gym and everybody else. So I'm like, this man got money, he could get it. Now it comes to a point where sometimes in their celibacy journey, it's like anybody fine could get it, but you have to think. I had to really sit down and think. I'm like, man, I know how I am, okay? I am a certified lover girl. Even if I want to do these little one-night stands and stuff like that, I already know the risk is not gonna be bigger than the reward. And for some of you guys fall back. And I got this tip really from Love Your Natural. I love Your Natural. Make sure you guys check her out. Don't make this my tips, but this example came from her because it happens. All of us fall through. The devil is going to use love. He's going to use a man to try to sway us. Okay, and I'm not trying to say men are bad. Men are wonderful human beings. However, some of them, the devil like to dress it up to where you know, he comes into your life and he is straight from the devil. You think he's a man of God, but he's straight from the devil. And sometimes it might not even be the man that tries to, you know, sway you to back into fornicating or doing your bad habits, probably drinking or smoking. It might be you, because what the devil does what he does with godly women is that he gives us thoughts like, oh, you can, you know, have sex with him because first of all, God is going to forgive you right after. He's doing all the right things, and he might even make you think like you're at that age where everybody, it's hard out here to date. You should be, you know, lucky that you at least have this guy or whatever. So, you know, it's not that bad to, you know, it might not even be the guy. It might be your own thoughts trying to get to you. It's gonna be terrible for me because in my head, we go together. In my head, we go together real bad the minute I have sex with you. And it's like, if I see you, like, I know we just met, but if I see you even take one look at another girl, it's just like, you're cheating on me. Wow.
Oh my God!
I might be all over the place with this video, y'all, so please don't judge me. Sorry I took so long with number one, you guys. Well, number one needed to be said because I know there's godly women out there that are being distracted right now when it comes to like love, and give it unto God, okay? Give it unto God, because I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I found myself like last year feeling so lonely. Not last year, but this year feeling so lonely. I'm like feeling so lonely, and I'm just like, I found myself on a dating app, and it's like, girl, I always told myself, no matter how life gets or whatever, I'm not going on no dating app because it just gives desperate. It gives desperation. It gives pick me to be your girl, for you to go on an app. For me, how I know we all imagine, I feel like we all have this little fairy tale. For me, how I imagine me finding my husband, I'm out, we in a party or something, not a party, but like, you know, probably a conference or something, and I'm out here looking like the baddest chick, and the minute he see me, it's like, whoo, love at first sight. He see love at first sight. He see a beautiful woman, and then he just come, and it's just like, I'm just getting spoiled and wined and dined, and yeah. For me, I told God I want to be able to meet my person in person. I don't know what's this little generation going through when it comes to shooting your shot as a woman. To shoot your shot as a woman, for me, I see it as you liking a couple pictures, or you looking at some, if it's in person, you look at him, smile, look away, probably flip your hair maybe. That's me shooting my shot. But for me, I just can never go to somebody and be like, hey, do you want to be my man? I even put myself on a dating show, child. One thing I told myself, I said I would never go on a dating show, because them girls out here fighting for like a bachelorette, it just gave desperate. Because why you fighting for a piece of man? But then again, I see myself on Pop the Balloon or Find Love. This is something else that I visualize, and I'll talk more about it in that video. So make sure you guys head over to my last video and go ahead and watch it. And even though I'm talking my talk when it comes to that, it is important to also make sure you put yourself in a position to attract. It helps. It does help, okay? Just, you know, be sure of your intention. Don't always expect, oh, I'm going to this place so I can get a man or so I can find a man and stuff like that. No, I'm going there to network. I'm going there for me. I'm going there to have fun. Anyways, yeah, let's go back to the topic. But yeah, so that also leads me into my next tip is to worship. Worshiping, it gives you room to be able to release, and it allows you to be in a state of surrender. You're surrendering yourself, you're surrendering your plans to God. I had to do this recently because something happened to me with it at the beginning of the year, which caused me to stress. It had me going back into like a deep depression. I went sad. Like, it's something about me, whenever I'm depressed, I start overeating and I start shopping, and I like doing that, but it's also not good because it's messing with my goals, because now I'm not saving more, now I'm gaining weight, and I'm supposed to be, getting snatched. It was a little bit difficult because I do love to praise and worship, but because I was going in a downward spiral so much, sometimes your problems, it feels like it's so big that, or so you're being so far from God, you can't even praise and worship anymore, because in your head, I'm speaking facts right now, sometimes I get upset at God. Like, whenever you go through this waiting season, or this circle or season where it's like you're waiting and you're doing what you have to do, and everything bad that you thought was gonna happen actually happens, it's like, wow, I'm upset at God. I can't even praise and worship him. I would find myself going into church, and when it comes to praise and worship, I'm just like, or I'm not feeling anything. That's why it's important for you to like visualize, because for me, visualizing not only helped me think and embody the person that I want to become, but it also reminded me of where God took me from. You're living in the blessing that you prayed for right now. When it came to my car, God, there were a couple of moments where I had with God where it's like I thought it was the end of the world, and he picked me back up quick. I remember I had gotten into a car accident. I believe I told this story time a couple of times, and I didn't even get into the car accident. I lost my first car, and I was really hurt by it and it was a Toyota. I was really hurt by it because I saved my hard-earned money for that car, and someone else crashed it, and I'm like, dang. One thing I hate when it comes to car accidents is that that period where you don't have no car. You probably gotta use somebody else, or you gotta take Uber, and just relying on something else for you to do it. But after I had that car, I remember I had that one good cry and worship moment with God, and I literally released everything. Like, I released at that night. It's real when you start having a little bit of peace. That's why there could be people that could be having so many bad things happening in them, but they have the peace of God within them, because they released it to him. They stopped focusing on it. And that happened to me this year I'm going to tell you guys once I finish, get through and receive my big blessing. I'm going to tell you guys, but right now I just can't share because it's something that holds dearly to me. But sorry y'all, we're back. It was just difficult for me. I had to like switch the cameras and stuff like that because it's hard for me to put on lashes and talk to you guys at the same time. But like I said, I will share this. 420 this year, I released it unto God. Okay, I deleted the Hinge app because I felt like at one point I was starting to idolize marriage, and I had went through a situation earlier this year which caused me to feel extremely stressed out, and I just kept focusing on the problem, and I felt God present. I went through and I had that one breakthrough moment, that one cry, and you're gonna have multiple breakthrough moments like this. I'm not gonna say it's only one time. It's evolving. We're consistently falling short. We're gonna consistently be not stressed out, but going through these things. But one thing about God, he's gonna let you go through the journey, okay? So it's progress over perfection. But anyways, I forgot what was the point I was trying to make. I will share this, like I said. It caused me to feel stressed out, and I felt God tell me, leave that problem up to me. I'ma handle it. Focus on becoming that girl. Focus on the other areas of your life, which is For me, it was cooking, it was getting back in the gym, it was just becoming disciplined again, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially. This also leads me back to my new thing that I want to talk to you guys about. Okay, your girl is launching a planner. Okay, a digital planner. Okay, it is going to be dropping. I do want to tell you guys a little bit about it. So it's like a deep work planner. This is not no regular, you know, schmegular planner. We're working on everything that we talk about in this channel spiritually. So you're gonna have different things, different devotionals with scriptures every single day, and you have space to talk to God and write letters to God. Also, you're gonna have a financial like area so you can learn how to like budget, and you're gonna also be doing deep work exercises like shadow work, so it could reveal your trauma that you went through. It's good mentally. And we're not only just focusing on the outside, we're gonna give you guys meal plans and also like different workouts. We're also going to be adding a bucket list. Okay, this is where the fun stuff comes in, and it's a planner inside. Like, this planner is the ultimate planner. Go ahead and click the link down below so you can be able to be the first one to the digital planner. But I do think I'm going to give you guys also the option to have a physical product as well. Go ahead and support your girl. I love you guys. Bye. And once I finish go through that waiting period or season, because I feel like this is a season, I can't wait to reveal and share it with you guys, because I know this is something that's going to help so many of you guys. And yeah, the last thing I want to add that's going to help you get your quantum leap and allow you to be able to trust God in your waiting season is reading his word. Now, I get it. Okay, reading his word could be very daunting because it's a big book full of, you know, words, thou shalt not. It's very intimidating, I'm not even gonna lie. And I used to hate reading his word, but the way how I do it, I would go ahead and on the Bible app, I download the Bible app and I type in anything where I'm going through depression, pornography, mother freaking relationships, singleness, anything, loneliness, anything that I'm going through. And the devotionals help me be able to put myself in that person in that time. It gives me a visual. Okay, so you guys have to do all three. You have to be able to meditate, you have to be able to worship, and you have to be able to get into his word. You want to know why? Because God's word is his breath talking to you. It's him speaking to you. You have to be able to, you know, use your discernment. And you can use your discernment through the word. There's different ways that you can give it through gut feelings, but using his discernment and applying these three things, it's a triple threat. But okay, I do want to tell you guys, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I really hope that you guys gain from this, and y'all got this. Okay, if you're in the waiting season right now, just know, keep putting your trust onto God. He's going to give you a full circle moment. Just understand, with him it's a journey, and he allows you to go through this journey so you can see this full circle moment and get your quantum blessing. The blessings, just understand, once you get your blessings, it's not gonna stop, and it's gonna be something that's worth the while, and it's something that you're not gonna expect. It's just like, wow, I can't believe this. I can't believe it. But anyways, please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.